Hey everybody, Myers Corp Cosplay, and today we're doing a prop breakdown of my Bullet Bill cannon. Hey everybody, my name is Myers Corp Cosplay. I've been a cosplayer in Southern Ontario for around 10 years. I've been going to cons for 15 years. I've won a few awards, I've guested at a few conventions. And today we're taking a break from the cosplay breakdown and we're going to do a prop breakdown. This is one of the first props I ever made. This is my Bullet Bill cannon for my Luigi cosplay. We're going to break down how I built it, why I built it, and maybe help you make your own if you want. So when I first started cosplaying, I wanted to do my own version of a character. I wanted to do something that a lot of people could understand, but had a twist to it. And I remember seeing some cosplayers do a Fallout version of Mario and Luigi, and I love the look of it, but I'm not a Fallout fan. So I thought, how about I do an apocalyptic version of it? And this is where this kind of came into play. So this is the Bullet Bill cannon. I've had this for it's close to around 15 years. It was one of the first big props I made, and let's break down how I built it. So let's start out with the base. The base is a concrete footing tube. So these can be purchased from Home Depot, any big construction stores. They are a very hard cardboard. This is used, again, as the name says, people put these in the ground, they will fill them with concrete, and they're the footings for buildings. You can get them in different dimensions. The tube on its own is about 4 feet tall, if I remember correctly. This is something to remember because if you are going to make something like this, you have to get pretty much a 4-foot tube, and this is not 4 feet, so you're going to have a big tube left over, and that takes up a lot of cosplay room. I had that tube laying around forever. I did end up using it, and that'll be in another video, but something to think about is that when you buy this, it's really cool, but it takes up a lot of room if you're not using the rest of it. So number 2, let's go with, we've got some foam around the top. This is just floor mat foam. We've got some thinner 1mm foam and some 1mm foam on the end. We have some thicker floor mat foam on the bottom, just traced out a circle. The skull was traced out on paper. We then just cut it out of the craft foam. This and the bullet. The bullet on the Bullet Bill is just a bowl. That's all it is. It's just a bowl stuck to the inside. It is super glued. The eyes and the mouth, again, are painted and cut out of craft foam. This part is the most important part. This is the handle. This is just some black PVC with some tape wrapped around it. Now, why is this the most important part? Because this holds up straight. Now, when you are putting this all together, this is one of the first things you're going to want to put together. You're going to cut a hole the width of your PVC and you're going to slide it through. On the other end, this side, you are going to want to glue and contact cement and every other thing you can think of to the top of this on the inside, because as you see, that PVC does not go all the way through. If it does not secure to the underside of this, if it comes loose, it is going to be impossible to get it back through unless you drill a hole through the top and have it sticking through the top. I had this break once when I first built it, and then after I had to rip the bowl out, do it all again, and I've put every bit, there's probably so much glue and adhesive and everything else holding this thing together, and thankfully I've not worn this, or I've not used this a lot in the past 15 years, but it is still holding pretty well. The only other tip I would give for this when you are making one is this thing is only a couple pounds. It's not that heavy. However, when you're walking around a convention for 8 hours at a time, this gets very heavy to carry around. I've only brought this to a convention once, and that is because even just sitting like this, I can feel it in my forearm, I can feel it in my bicep, I can feel it on my tricep, I can kind of feel it on my shoulders, not too bad, but I can feel the muscles tighten. And holding that for that long, even holding it like this, I can feel my arm is working. That gets really tiring after a while. So when you build something like this, think about how long you're going to carry it. And if there's a way maybe to put it down for a bit, it'll make your life a lot easier instead of just wrenching on your arm for 8 hours. And that's kind of it. It's a really easy build. It's really just the tube, some PVC, a bowl, and then some floor mat and some craft foam. Really easy to build, really easy to put together. If you have any questions or want to know how you can build your own, please leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to help you through any build you might have. If you like the video, click that like button, click that subscribe button. I'm going to do a bunch more breakdowns of different things I've built over the years. I'm terrible at recording while I'm building because I always screw up because I'm focused too much on the camera. So this is the best way I could do it for now. I'm going to do my best to document these things going forward, but for the old stuff, this is the best way to do it. My name is Corp Cosplay, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to cosplay next. Take care.